What's happening now, Lockie?
Shh. Just watch.
I didn't want to play Kiss Chasey, but Tamara said I had to play because everyone else was playing.
Guess what? Miss Chen asked if we want to dance at assembly, and I said yes.
Never let anyone else have a turn. You think you own the monkey bar.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just not my time yet.
You should have asked me before making it public.
Delete the incredibly insensitive thing you just sent.
You did a great job, Lottie.
You did too, Tal.
Good afternoon, teachers. We'd like to begin by respectfully acknowledging the custodians of the lands on which we are on, the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Eastern Kulin Nation, as well as acknowledge the lands of the peoples on which you are joining today. We honour their continuing cultures and connection to the lands, waters and skies, and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people throughout Australia. Welcome to Lights, Camera, Consent, our professional development session on using screen text to teach consent in the primary classroom. My name is Bridget and I'm the Education Manager at the ACTF, and supporting our session is Katie, who's the ACTF's Digital Education Coordinator, and she'll be sending you some things through the chat today. So please make sure you utilise that throughout the session. At the ACTF, we support the development and production of quality children's screen content, and we do this by providing financial support for projects and also through our continued advocacy for children's content by distributing Australian programs all around the world. In the education team, we develop educational resources and events to support teachers using content in the classroom. Katie's going to chuck a link in the chat so you can have a look at our brand new website if you're interested. So this afternoon, I'm hoping to get you thinking about how you can and why you should use Australian screen stories in your classroom to explore consent and respectful relationships with your students. Imagine watching TV as a child and never seeing anyone who looks, sounds, or lives like you. Now imagine the impact of seeing your own world reflected on screen, your language, your culture, your experiences, the diversity of your community. That feeling of recognition is powerful. It fosters confidence, belonging, and a sense of possibility. Australian content matters because it tells our stories. It helps children see themselves and others in an authentic way, shaping their understanding of the world. Truly reflecting our communities includes showcasing their wonderful diversity. When children see themselves in the stories they watch, it makes them feel seen and valued. And when they see others' experiences, it helps them develop empathy, curiosity, and a deeper understanding of the world around them. And that's why Australian content with diverse representation matters. It helps shape inclusive, kind, and connected young learners. Australian children's shows do more than just tell stories. They help children develop essential life skills like respect, communication, and consent. So today I'm very excited to introduce our new Consent and Respectful Relationships resource, which has been designed to give students the confidence and kindness to navigate relationships. Through relatable clips, it opens up important conversations about personal boundaries, bodily autonomy, respecting others, and staying safe online. These are the building blocks of confidence and respect, helping children navigate the world with awareness and care. The resource is divided by year levels, and each lesson, which links with a year level, includes 3 clips from Australian shows with scaffolded accompanying tasks. Talking about consent in the classroom can be quite challenging. Students may feel awkward, unsure, or even reluctant to engage. But when we use clips from TV shows, we give them a way in. Instead of talking about themselves, they can analyse the choices of characters in a fictional world, which creates just enough distance to spark open, thoughtful discussions. For educators, this resource is designed to make teaching consent and respectful relationships easier. It provides strategies for creating a safe, open learning environment, tools to spark meaningful conversations, and guidance on modelling positive behaviours that promote inclusivity and empathy. Plus, it connects students with support resources, ensuring they know where to turn when they need help. We're incredibly fortunate that this resource has been carefully reviewed and shaped by the respectful relationships experts from state and territory education departments. On top of that, we've also had the invaluable support of ACTF's Education Advisory Panel, bringing together voices from every state and territory to ensure that it truly meets the needs of educators and students across Australia. So what we're going to do in this session is just look at a few of the clips from the lessons and their accompanying tasks to give you a taste test of the resource and hopefully give you enough information that you want to dive in with your class. So let's start with Foundation Year 1 and Year 2. So in this lesson, we explore how to seek, give, or deny permission respectfully and develop strategies for fostering respectful interactions through reflective discussions, role-playing, and collaborative activities. It includes 3 clips. The first is from Little Lunch, the second Little J and Big Cuz, and the third Eddie's Little Homies. Teachers know their students best, which is why this resource is designed to be flexible for you and your classroom. You have the freedom to choose the clips and tasks that best suit your students, allowing you to tailor discussions and activities to meet your class's needs. Let's have a watch of the clip from Little Lunch from the episode The Monkey Bars. Each clip comes with introductory information to help guide its use, because we know that you don't have time necessarily to watch the whole episode or the whole series in your classroom. We just provide a bit of context to support you to explore the key themes. So in this clip, Tamara, who's on the left there, is very good at the monkey bars since she uses them every day. But Melanie is not so confident, as Tamara never lets her use them. In this scene, Melanie stands up for herself and expresses that she would like a turn. Tamara is adamant that the monkey bars belong to her and does not want to be interrupted. Neither are willing to back down.
So, yesterday Tamara was on the monkey bars doing all her best tricks.
Not tricks, drills. I'm in training.
When she's doing her best tricks, she doesn't like being interrupted.
I was doing twosies, which is where you swing from one side to the other, grabbing every second bar. And I was doing threesies, which is where you swing from one side to the other, grabbing every third bar. And I was about to do foursies, which is where you swing from one side to the other, grabbing every fourth bar.
Did I mention that Tamara doesn't like being interrupted?
Get off, Melanie. It's my turn on the monkey bars.
Once my glider flew into our neighbour's backyard, he had one of those really scary dogs who had to be chained up. And that really scary dog had my glider in his mouth. I never got my glider back because the dog kept on looking at me like this. Which is exactly how Tamara looked at Melanie.
Sometimes you have to stand up for what you think is right. And also sometimes Tamara is really, really annoying. But you never let anyone else have a turn. You think you own the monkey bars.
Tamara definitely thinks she owns the monkey bars.
I thought she owned the monkey bars.
I don't think I own the monkey bars. I don't know why anybody would say that. Get off my monkey bars.
Did Tamara's dad buy the monkey bars at a shop and bring them to the school playground just for Tamara to play with? The answer is no. By the way, he didn't.
Tamara gives you the stink eye when you get on the monkey bars with her. She looks at you with this squished up face like she just sucked on an old lemon. I know, because once I sucked on an old lemon, then I threw up.
You actually did.
I actually did. I was at his house and I got a lemon tree.
And there were rotten lemons on the ground.
And I said, do you dare me to suck on this old lemon?
I said, no, that would make you sick. Don't do it, Rory.
Probably should have listened to him.
Tamara can get super cross, but Melanie can get super stubborn. Tamara can get super stubborn too. I think that's why they're such good friends.
I wouldn't say I'm scared of girls when they fight. I would say that I'm very scared of girls when they fight.
I can hang here all day if I have to.
I can also hang here all day if I have to.
So the tasks that are connected to each clip follow a scaffolded approach, which is very loosely based on Bloom's taxonomy and is structured into 3 stages: reflect, explore, and create. So the Little Lunch tasks guide students to explore characters' actions, emotions, and communication style, considering respect and assertiveness. They then apply these learnings through playground role play and by creating a respectful words and actions poster to promote positive communication. So on the screen is an example of a task where students role play sharing space in the playground after watching this clip. I think this is a fantastic way for them to practice respect, communication and problem solving, and it's also great to get them out of the classroom. I always find that a change of environment is good for keeping students engaged and active. Let's have a look at the next lesson. In years 3 and 4, students rehearse and refine strategies for seeking, giving and denying permission respectfully and explore the importance of respecting others' belongings, choices and boundaries. This lesson includes clips from Hardball, Little Lunch and Dalu. Let's have a look at the clip from Hardball. A bit of context for this one. After a recent loss to Salwa in a handball death rally match, Tiffany, who's on screen now, seeks petty revenge. In this clip, Tiffany secretly records Miss Craper, the school principal, as she dances with a cardboard cutout of her secret crush. Tiffany then uploads the embarrassing video of Miss Craper to Salwa's account, framing her to get her banned from handball at school.
What say you ditch training and kick back tonight? I'll cook your favourite, bubble and squeak. Bye.
Zara, come to my office right now.
I didn't do it.
We know that, but it was sent from your account. Not a good look.
Someone got my password. I mean, who does that?
Only the lowest of the low.
Who?
I think we all know who.
Tiffany.
So the task associated with this clip, look at how consent wasn't given, sparking discussions on privacy, trust, and online safety. Students then write a journal entry, create privacy guidelines, and design a presentation to educate their school community on respectful online behaviour. So on the screen now are 2 tasks that focus on online privacy and safety. Introducing students to topics of privacy and online safety early is essential in helping them navigate the digital world responsibly. We know that children are increasingly exposed to online spaces, and understand how to protect their personal information helps them prevent risks now and in the future. So by fostering safe online habits early, what we're doing as teachers is empowering students to make informed decisions, respect others' boundaries, and develop lifelong digital literacy skills. In our last lesson that we'll explore today, for years 5 to 6, students develop strategies for seeking, giving and denying consent respectfully, while understanding the importance of social boundaries, privacy and readiness in building trust and respectful relationships. It includes clips from 3 shows, Little Lunch, The Investigators and Brumby Kids. Let's focus on the clip for Brumby Kids. So in this episode, Gordon is directing a virtual reality film for Auntie Ruby, and Tomias, who's on screen at the moment, is the film star. In this clip, we see 2 different moments when Gordon is filming Tomias. One is with Tomias's permission, and the other is when Tomias is singing in language and is filmed without his permission.
Light.
What?
I need more light. Too close. You're in shot. All right. And... wisdom of the ages, yeah? You're the man, the voice, but keep it light, upbeat, natural.
What?
And action.
This country is very...
Cut. You sound like you're reading a menu. Where's the emotion?
But Gordon, I don't want to do it your way. I want to do it my way.
Drinks, anyone? Dahlia, I'm talking to my actor. You're the worst assistant I've ever had.
I'm the only assistant you've ever had.
Okay, let's not get buried in the details. All right, T-Man, we're going for another one. Light. Light!
Okay.
All right, and action.
This country is very important.
Cut! T-Bone, what is your motivation? Are you happy? Are you angry? Are you sad?
Lay off him. Guys, I'm fine. I just need some time. Jangan nyuruh pampulango. Jangan nyuruh pampulango. Jangan nyuruh.
Camera, quick!
Jangan nyuruh pampulango. Jangan nyuruh pampulango. Jangan nyuruh pampulango. Jangan nyuruh pampulango.
Keep going, this is gold.
Nah, you don't need me, just from the country.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just not my time yet.
But it is, T-Dog. It is your time, right now. The light's perfect. You're in the zone. Just do it once more.
I said no. This is not about you, Gordon. Back up.
I love how assertive Tomas is in that clip at the end. So these tasks ask students to reflect on the Brumby Kids clip discussing the importance of respecting boundaries, cultural knowledge and personal readiness. One of the tasks includes a Q&A with the Brumby Kids producer and writer, offering valuable insight into the cultural knowledge, the importance of permission and the storytelling process. So I've got that up on screen at the moment. It might be a bit small for some of you, so feel free to open the link to that resource and find it there if you need it to be a bit bigger. And just take a moment to have a read of the Q&A. So I've only shown you a few examples from this resource, which all up includes 15 clips with accompanying activities across primary and secondary levels. We'll put a link to the resource as well as a feedback form in the chat now, and we'll also email both of these to you after the session. And before we finish up, please, if you've got any questions or comments about the resource or this session, you can put them in the chat now. And while we wait for your questions to come through, I'd like to mention our newsletter where you can sign up to stay updated on our free events and resources that we run. So PDs like this one. We also do student webinars with creatives and go behind the scenes of different shows. We have lots of new resources coming out next term, looking at water safety, space science, and lots of other cross-curriculum priorities. And you can also plan ahead by checking out our upcoming events in the online education calendar, where we link our resources and activities to important calendar events throughout the year. I'm going to see if there's any questions that have come through. All right, everyone, no questions are coming through at the moment that I can see. So we just wanted to thank you very much for taking the time to join us today, and that we want to say that we appreciate that you're taking the time to acknowledge that this is a really important topic to be bringing into the primary school classroom. And we hope that these resources can help you do that and create some really engaging content for your students to use in the classroom. Thank you for joining us. We will leave the chat open for a little bit so you can save any of the links that Katie has put in there, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much.